Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, September 17th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is my focus is my path, my flow. And gosh, the astro is so interesting. I say that a lot, don't I? But it's fascinating to me. I love watching these cycles. So we just came down from the full moon lunar eclipse. So we're in waning moon energy. However, that energy still stays with us. And I actually had somebody ask a question the other day, like, how long does the energy of the full moon and the eclipse last? And my feeling is there is no real scientific energy that's like, everything lasts this long. What I feel is it lasts with you, it sticks with you until you get that lesson. Once you get that lesson, once you have that, oh, even if it's not conscious, but you're like the settling in your spirit, like, oh, then it's like, okay, we can move on. Next. So we've got some other lessons coming through for us, though, today in this energy. We've got heavy, heavy fire energy. The moon shifted into Aries. So Aries moon is a great time of like diving in head first, new beginnings. And on top of that, we have Mars connecting to Uranus. And then, although this isn't happening exactly today, the building of this is happening, we have Venus opposite Uranus. So Venus and Uranus are going to be, pulling on each other. And we have Lilith hanging out with Venus in Libra. So Lilith and Venus are holding their own against Uranus as Mars is also connecting and interjecting. What this is a lot of power. It is a lot of firepower. There's also really a lot of healing available in this as Venus is connecting to Chiron at this time as well. So Venus is connecting to like Lilith and Chiron. Oh my God, so many old paradigms are shifting. I think this goes so well with this fact that we just had this eclipse, which was, releasing old karma, bringing healing to, old entanglements, old energies that we've been carrying within us. And now it's like, okay, there's still work to be done. We still have to bring forth the feminine, the wild feminine within us. That's that Lilith energy and even the Venus energy taking her place in the world. So let's start. Let's kind of dive into this and try to make some kind of sense to it. Mars, Trine Uranus, Uranus and Aries, helping us recognize our I am vibration. Mars in Sagittarius, helping us take aim. Now this is happening at 23 degrees, so this has that mental component. But I want to bring it into the physical. We do still have the sun in Virgo for the next couple days. And I think that the physical component in this is really actually important to help us stay present in this. Mars connecting to Uranus, even though it's a happy connection, still is uber fiery and can be very reactionary. And so the message that I got with this, with staying present and being in your body, is actually doing kind of one of my favorite little things to do, which is imagine my root chakra. Imagine a fire, a bonfire going on in my root chakra, and letting that fire grow up into my heart. And that takes that energy like up through the sacral chakra, up through the solar plexus, and lets like the flames ignite my heart. That will take you into your passion energy and will help you not get reactive when it comes to the other, because Venus in Libra can represent relationships and the other in this case. And we may find ourselves really frustrated. You're not being who I need you to be. You're not being how I want you to be. You're not being what I want you to be, what I need you to be, blah, 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 all those things. And Rumi always reminds us, I think it's Rumi, like yesterday I was so clever, I wanted to change the world. Today I'm so clever, I realize I have to change myself. And this is that energy. Uranus is retrograde in Aries. This is ultimately about you. And even Venus in Libra is like the self-love comes back to you, your own relationship with yourself. Venus connecting to Chiron at 22 degrees, that master degree, is asking us to release the energy of putting it on anybody else and bring in that element of it's me in the universe, and this is where the foundation starts. This is where I'm going to hold this presence. So if you find yourself pushing against anything outside of yourself, like it's not doing what I want, including the universe, that's a call to come back into you. Realign your focus with yourself, realign your focus with your soul, realign your focus with your path. This is really beautiful. It's not necessarily easy. There's gonna be like kind of that tug of war, push and pull energy. Feeding into that is the moon. The moon is going to be opposite Jupiter. Jupiter new in Libra. So Jupiter in Libra is like, I want to enhance the relationships. I want all the good things to come in. And so you may find yourself in that, Aries place of, I want it now. I want it this way. And Jupiter's like, hey, I promise. Good things coming. But again, it's pointing right back at ourselves because this is happening at 1 degree. And 1 degree is that degree of love. But love starts here. And I keep thinking of all the Byron Katie quotes that she puts out, that it's never about the other. It's never about what's going on outside of you. Bring it back in. Reel it back in. Keep coming back to yourself and be so clever that you're changing yourself. That being said, the moon is going to make some other interesting connections. The moon's going to connect to Saturn. This is going to be so good. You taking action about yourself. This is happening at 10 degrees. So there we have that worth degree. We've been really working on this worth energy. And that moon in Aries, even though it is now waning, is going to be encouraging us. Hey, let's do something good for ourselves in this energy. Utilize that Mars Uranus energy. This would be great to go get a massage or go to the beach or do something that feeds you. Feed yourself in this energy. We're also building to the moon squaring Pluto. So we're probably going to be feeling that as part of that electric reactionary energy that's coming on. Fortunately, the moon moves quickly, so we'll move through it and then it'll be like, okay, now we just have to deal with Uranus and Venus and all that stuff. But you may feel some of the triggers. You may feel that tendency to want to fall into the old way of being, which is everything outside of me should be taking care of me instead of how can I show up for myself at this time. Keep coming back to you. Keep coming back to the wholeness of you. And Lilith interacting in all of this, the integration card, the wholeness of you. Lilith in all of this is part of what I think that we're digging out with the release of this old karma, with the release of this, the moon, the shadow energy. We have held this part of us aside. And although Lilith is in Libra, which is not her most fiery place, I have my Lilith in Libra, I promise you that she is still as strong as any other Lilith placement, and she's ready at this time to own that one unto yourself. How are you still giving your power away to everything outside of yourself, and how are you being asked to reel it back in and show up for yourself now in this energy? Light those fires within and see what happens. So this may be an interesting, weekend for relationships as, Venus and Mars and Uranus all play, and we're building to Venus and Mars connecting on Monday. That'll probably be like when we ease on through, but this is kind of like birthing new relationships, but the way it's birthing a new relationship is how you are showing up in relationship with yourself first and foremost, because that's where it's important. And the universe is asking us to be integrated in this, whole within yourself. Stop looking for everybody else. I have the Miser card in reverse to give you what you need. This card is saying, hey, you've already got it within. And this isn't a call to hold it and hoard it within, but it's just reminding you, you've already got it. I've got the postponement card. So that's that Jupiter thing that we talked about, the Jupiter moon thing. What you want is coming, just not yet. What you want is coming. The Two of Cups, the friendliness card. This is a card of love. What you want is coming, but it's not yet. And it starts within yourself. This is the innocence card. So it speaks of the innocence of love, but the innocence card is the sun card. And I always think of the sun as the soul, as the inner child, as the love, the divine love that you already are. So integrate this so that you can get there at another point when the time's right. But for now, here's where we're at. And being here, the universe reminds us from Archangel Zedekiel to hold the energy of gratitude. Be grateful for where you're at. These lessons are incredible. The astrology this year, off the wall incredible for the amount of lessons that it's brought. Not easy, but off the wall incredible. And from Universal Love Deck, I've got listening. You're about to receive an important message from your higher self. This information you receive will clarify and shed light on something important. Over the next coming days, try to relax, switch off from the outside world, bring your focus within, and listen for intuitive whispers that flow through your mind or feelings that swell from within your heart center. When the time is right, you will know. It's often when you least expect it. I almost feel like these inner whispers, look at this, fabulous woman on here, are actually going to be from your inner feminine, from your, fiery soul, from the Lilith aspect within you. So really pay attention to what your body is telling you. So that's it for today. Just that, just this after the eclipse, that's all. I book a reading if you want to dive in deeper into your chart. And thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.